Yo, what is going on YouTube? I already know nobody's finna watch this, so we're gonna right into all the topics. We got a pretty loaded docket tonight. Should be a really fun stream. Yeah, so let's get right into it. Honestly, first off, we have. Actually, I'm not gonna go to that yet. First off, we have the tipster drama. Okay, I know I'm late to the party, man, but oh my god, the tipster drama has been fucking crazy, dude. Basically, if you want a quick summary and you haven't seen anything on it, um, Tipster essentially responded to a tweet by this person by the name of Doe Jingles. It's actually Mudahar's girlfriend is Joe Jingles. She was like shitting on Tipster, she was saying, I think I have it right here, or no, I guess I don't, but she was basically just saying, hey, all tipsters Eeyore should have a contest, and whoever wins gets to lick his taint. And Tipster clack back. He fucks. Tipster fucks, and he responded saying, I don't respect, don't pick knees, and shut the fuck up. And this sparked a whole controversy. So let's get right into it. So this is one of the things Jada said, or Dojingle, sorry, where she says, "Bro, aren't you the one who follows me on Twitter each week and then blocks me when I don't follow back? LOL." Now, basically what Dojingles is saying here is that Tipster would block her and refollow her in order to try and get a follow from her. She's alleging he's horny on main. He's he's trying to get some in the Dojingles DMs. Okay. Now, Tipster responded to this. The tweet is deleted now because Tipster is a pussy who deleted his Twitter. But he responded here on this is archived by Augur FC. Shout out to him, definitely. You seem salty. You're not one of them. Sorry, but don't bother with pick me girls. That's obviously the first tweet. Now, Tipster absolutely shits all over this person. Deservedly. Tipster W, some would say. And tips, yeah, this is the thing we saw before. Now Tipster defends himself again in Augur FC's stream, so shout out to him for documenting this, and I just want to let it play for y'all.
So I just got off a stream and I'm being told that Muda said that I've been desperately trying to be friends with his girlfriend. Is that really what he said?
Yeah.
He did, or did you get like a follow back or some shit like that?
No, like that's blatantly fucking untrue. Like I've definitely followed her a few times before, but like does a follow equate wanting someone to be someone's friend?
Leaked
like is that there are no DMs. That's the best.
Now, okay. Obviously, I don't think following somebody means you want to be their friend, but it is a bit of loser behavior, if you will. If you're like, sorry, Tipster, if you really are just like following and refollowing this person, that is kind of weird, man. Like, but he goes on to explain basically, the only reason he unfollows her is because she's like basically annoying as shit, right? He's like, oh. The only reason I unfollow this person is because she has dog shit takes about, like technicals and stuff, and she was, being fucking annoying as shit. And that's why I unfollow her. And then, I kind of feel bad later, and I go back and refollow her, and it's just sort of a cycle. And, I guess I understand that, I've unfollowed people a couple times, but, like, it's just, I don't know, it's weird. And then he says, you'll hear it here.
Best part, there are no fucking DMs. I've never interacted with this woman prior to today.
Now, okay. It's true he has no DMs with this woman, but if we take a little callback here, does anyone remember AP? Now, AP was a former friend of Tipster's, I don't give a fuck, but she said the N-word on stream. She was, she's the one who debated Bo Blacks on whether they're good friends to Tipster or not. And now Tipster was like completely, Tipster obviously doesn't think Bo Blacks is a bad friend, so she like defended Bo Blacks in that situation. And, she's been piss mad ever since, she's been just waiting. She's a snake in the grass, waiting for an opportunity to really stick at the tipster. And, I guess she sort of got her chance here when she leaked DMs with, this is the AP person, supposedly. And, it's not a good, it's not that good of a look, man. I figured, let's go ahead and put this on. Gotcha. Thank you. This is AP. Gotcha. Thank you. Anything for a pink-haired hot goth mommy. LMAO. Just kidding. Ooh, mega cringe, dude. This bitch is ugly too. I don't know if y'all have seen the pictures, but she is ugly. What can I say? I have a things for goth chicks. Don't we all? LOL. And now, obviously, I think this is just a really cringe, like fucking flirty joke. I don't think he actually I don't think he actually wants to fuck this lady, right? I could be completely off the ball there, and I'm not even denying that. Like, ugh. And then he says, but he follows it up too. What can I say? I got a thing for goth chicks. Ha ha ha. Oh, he sort of double dipped here, double down. I mean, was by first saying anything for a hot pink hair got mommy, and then he follows it up by saying I had a thing for goth chicks, reinforcing this thought. Like, come on, man, just stop. You don't have to respond to this crazy person. Notice the new PFP. Not gonna lie, looking kind of hot in hot pink. See, it's getting a little bit more sussy, man. Tipster might be cheating on his wife. By the way, I don't actually care if Tipster's cheating on his wife, right? Like, nobody should actually care. That's his own marital, personal business, but oh my god, dude, it's so cringe. Like, thanks, LOL, I love it. And then, he triple texts. He waits 3 minutes. 30 minutes in between each text when she doesn't respond. Oh, no. Yeah, it looks good. Even hotter goth mommy. Ha ha ha. No PFE is even better, homie. We don't even see how long he waited for a response here, but oh my god, dude. Why? All this, like, okay, the tipster e-girl thing was a meme, but like, it's real. He's actually flirting with these like random e-whores in the DMs, Tipster seeks tipster dicks, okay? Like, holy shit, man. Then we move on here. And this is after the fight they had, supposedly, where fucking where Bo Blacks debated this crazy bitch, and and she comes to the DMs saying, what awesome friends you have. And then Tipster responds, what do you want from me? I said I was sorry. Do you want me to go to war with my friends? Is that what you want? I argue with my friends all the time defending you. You act like I never do, but I do it all the time. Dude, I could be wrong, but I have not seen a single screenshot where Tipster defends this random AP woman in front of like Augie, Boblax, anyone like that. Like, I'm sort of a casual viewer, but I've not seen that at all. Okay, I'm gonna just leave the internet. Okay, I fucked up, and now everyone is mad at me, so I'm just gonna leave, and I'm not coming back. Oh, dude, like, why? I guess I don't understand, man. Like, why is he bowing down to this like random ass woman in the DMs, dude? He's like, oh, I'm so sorry, AP, that like I didn't defend you. Your honor, you're totally normal self. This person has like kids, bro. Oh my god. I will never be the person that gets mad and turns on you or spills things. Age like milk, man. You told me in confidence I won't. That is not who I am. But you could have tried to be a good friend to me in this. I thought Boblax and Nick were being mean, so I said something. I never should have, obviously. That was a mistake. Yeah, no shit. You were being an insufferable bitch, and you got shit on. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Don't even defend me. I don't deserve it. Dude, Like again, he's just like he's kneeling. He's on his hands and knees pleading for forgiveness from this AP person, dude. It's it's so cringe, man. And then okay, there's more, dude. There's more. He's a lucky man. He got himself the one and only goth mommy, haha. Well, my new pseudo stepkid. Well, my new pseudo stepkid that moved in his next door actually did it. He's a little goth kid and I love her. Oh, she's a little goth kid and I love her. Sorry. Why, dude? Oh, why? Just like I don't know. It seems like an sort of an inside joke between these two that like he calls her a goth mommy, right? But like, man, you're married. Why? Like, just stop, please, for the love of God, man. Oh, oh, this is the absolute worst one, man. This is I don't even want to read it out, man. This one is just terrible. Okay, I don't think obviously Tipster's not a pedophile or anything. I want to preface that with by saying this, but holy shit, man. Nice. Looks great. Also, your friend kind of cute. Ah ha ha. Ayo, she's 16. Oof. I was only joking. Can't actually see her with the fingers in the way. But I guess I kind of set myself out for that one. Sorry, lol. Bullshit, dude. You saw this person and you thought they were hot. Okay, dude, I have a hard time believing that you, like, couldn't see them and then you just randomly called them hot. Only for them to end up 16, man. Obviously, this is sort of, like, an innocent mistake, man, but, like, still, dude. Holy shit, man. Just, he's got to... I mean, Tipster has gone on to say now that he is no longer using Twitter. And honestly, that's probably for the best, it's the end of the Tippyverse, if you will. We move on here to Ubercat. When Dojing. Oh yeah, by the way, this AP person is like fucking like actually retarded, right? Because like she sent the screenshots to Joe Jingles to leak instead of just leaking them herself. Like not an actual like like I don't know. She's just a pussy. And oh my god, dude. This Joe Jingles tweet is retarded too, by the way. She's like, "Oh, joke's on you. I was only pretending." Like, okay, dude, this is in a private situation, right? And it's been proven that they say goth mommy to each other all the time, right? Like, it's a joke between them. I highly doubt that this person actually, like, I highly doubt Tipster is like a pedophile, like preying on 16-year-olds. And he immediately walked it back, like, shut the fuck up, that Jingles. And then, but Ubercat claps back with some spice, man. He shows the full context, if you will. This shit is such bad quality. But like, AP backs up. She's like, "This is a gorgeous young lady, though. I've taken her under my wing. Her mom disappeared, literally. Poof. I was only joking, but I can see her with my fingers in the way. I guess it kind of set me off." Yeah, what the fuck? Why did she cut this out? That's so gay. Like, she literally says, "Hey, it's fine. I don't really care that much." Like, then I'm pretty sure she responded, "Doesn't really change much. We go off." Like, you're literally retarded. This AP person defended Tipster basically being like, "Hey, she's gorgeous. I understand. It was a mistake." Like, you're so retarded, man. Holy shit. And then, yeah, that's the original screenshot that she provided, Ubercat the goat. Definitely follow him on Twitter. And then this William Max Show tweet, it really points out that sort of the stupidity of what this Joe Jingles person is alleging. So I figure we could watch it here.
I don't know if that's communication. So I friended her on
If
Facebook.
you were in active communication, how come you had to go and find her on Facebook then?
I mean, I add a lot of friends that I have, like, on different social media platforms that they have. I don't see that as an issue.
Yeah, well, it is an issue because she was pretty creeped out by it, but she went to go look for her.
Did she tell?
Yeah, it is an issue. It is an issue. Shut the fuck up. Holy shit. Like, you're so retarded. It's actually insane. Yeah, the based poll right here. Tipster dicks, tipster with the W.
Tipster
Okay,
said
well,
she was
this is
creeped out by it?
She doesn't want to tell Tipster
Well,
anything.
How is
and I didn't
Tipster
even say
supposed to
anything.
know if she
I mean,
doesn't
here's
tell
what
him?
Because she
Hold on,
doesn't like to
Flamenco, hold on,
talk to
Flamenco.
that many people if you know her online history.
Flamenco, here, let me step in here. Here's what I'll say, okay? If I had ever done anything that made her feel uncomfortable, or anyone for that matter, I sincerely apologize, because that was never my intention whatsoever. I don't know if that means anything to her or anything, and that's fine, however she feels. Communication, so
Yeah, see, man, it's ridiculous because this person, like, if it did make her feel uncomfortable, she didn't say shit. So, like, how are you gonna like accuse Tipster of being a creep when she literally didn't say anything to let him know that like she found that creepy? Like, it's so retarded, man. And it's just a friend request too, man. It's not like this person is like seeking them out on every social media platform, like, oh, I gotta find this e-girl. Like, no, that's obviously not what's happening. This Dojingle person is so fucking dumb. This is Aiden's tweet, and honestly, I agree with him 100% here. I know I like to talk shit on Tipster a lot, but he is unironically the victim of a hit piece right now. How the fuck is he a creep for sending a friend request to someone without their consent? And dude, straight facts, man. Like, oh my god. This Dojingles is just so retarded, man. Like, she should have just come out and said, oh, look, Tipster, he's a loser. And she would have been right, too. She would have just said he's a loser. But now she's trying to, like, allege he's a creep, dude. Like, you can't be this fucking dumb, man. Anyways, I guess that's all for this topic. All right, next up we got Kat Tenbarge coming out with a series of tweets after the Depp versus Heard trial. Now, Kat Tenbarge is literally so fucking stupid it hurts. Now, Kat Tenbarge is a journalist, so that automatically adds like 3 levels of brain rot to what she already does. But like, holy shit, she's terrible, man. Like, look at this absolutely, like, schizophrenic rant she went on after the Depp versus Heard trial. And, I put out a video the other day explicitly stating that I don't give a fuck about the Depp versus Heard trial. But, like, oh my god, I've read a bit of this, and it's so fucking stupid. I figured, why don't we go through it? For the people who have been studying the misinformation campaign around Depp versus Heard, this trial verdict is chilling. The success of Depp's redemption arc narrative reveals a lot about our social platforms and ourselves, a thread about things I learned during the Depp versus Heard. Now, yeah, she's already framed this as some sort of, like, conspiracy theory, right? She's like, it reveals a lot about our social media platforms and ourselves, as if this is some, like, right-wing sort of, like, plan, to discredit women who are victims of sexual assault, when that's, like, or not sexual assault, sorry, domestic abuse. Like, this is just one case where the man was abused instead of the woman. And was there probably a bit of abuse going from Depp to Heard? Yeah. But who the fuck cares? It's very obvious that Amber was the main abuser, right? Now, media literacy around this trial was abhorrent. Most people, even if they say they did not watch the trial. They watched TikToks and YouTube videos, most of which were biased with a clear economic purpose. That's not the same thing. Okay, she's sort of true here. She's kind of spinning facts on when, people say, oh, this is like not specific to the Depp and Heard trial at all. But like, people say, oh, I'm super educated on this, when in reality they've watched like one TikTok and, that suddenly they have the biggest dick in the world. However, and then she follows it up by some of which were the most biased and clear economic purpose. That's not the same thing. Where? You're making this claim that, there's misinformation out there. Show me an example of misinformation. I'm sure there is, but I doubt there's any, like I'm sure you could find like a 2 video that has a bunch of misinformation about it. Like, show me a big example of misinformation, What economic purpose? Well, follow the money. Most of the viral content around the trial fell in the dichotomy of Johnny good, Amber Heard bad. As long as your content fits with that narrative, it can increase your views, audience, and earnings. You know, she's kind of true here, but that's just the nature of a trending topic, you know. Yeah, you like she's like basically, yeah, of course they're grifters, but like so far you've proved absolutely fucking nothing that what they're saying is wrong. Like, you know, people can grift and also just be like correct, you know? Like, it's, yeah. Posting from a pro Amber Heard or even neutral position means you will lose followers. There are no incentive to consider both sides as a result of Amber's evidence as being largely ignored. Okay, she's the first part of her tweet is kind of true again, you know. I've seen people get dogpiled for saying, you know, maybe there was a bit of abuse from both sides, which, I know that's a fair take. That's not crazy. But where is the evidence has been largely ignored? You're just saying things without actually, like, you know, proving anything, right? Like, it's just word vomit that you're spewing out for all your brain dead followers, you know. Yeah, and by the way, there is an incentive to consider both sides, as you know, like, because imagine if you were able to prove that Johnny Depp was the abuser. That'd be fucking crazy. But you can't, obviously, because that's just not true. Okay. Many people who consume this trial don't even know Amber has evidence, or that a UK judge ruled in favor of 12 out of 14 instances of abuse that she testified with evidence. What is this link here? I'm not reading through all this. I'll go through it another day. But yeah, obviously this is in the UK court, though. You know, you know, this is in the UK court, however, and they have different laws than the American courts. So obviously there's going to be a different outcome in certain cases. You know, one thing I can think of off the top of my head is when Deji threatened a defamation lawsuit with Kavos. You know, Kavos put out a fair use video where he proved definitively that Deji had subbotted. Lehowever, they both live in the UK, and all that Deji had to do was file a legal notice, basically, and you know, they're basically defamation in Britain is way easier to win there than it is in America. So, like, I don't know what the point is with this here. As Adam Waldman testified in his trial, YouTubers and social media played an overwhelming role in the perception of this trial. People who consume their news from content creators, specifically news around this case, believe it is more trustworthy than mainstream media. Yeah, because mainstream media fucking sucks, okay? Are you really telling me that right now I should be watching Fox News and all these other biased ass fucking mainstream like news sources? No, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm gonna watch somebody who I at least trust and has a reputation to uphold, like a YouTuber. You know, if he like these big like Fox News and all these other big news corporations, they're solely there to push a political agenda, and people will back them no matter what because they're only pushing their political agenda, right? And of course, there's YouTubers that are also like this, you know, such as The Quartering or Hassan, right? However, you know, if you want to be an actual reputable source online, you have to be like not like that, you know, like, yeah, you have to approach things from a neutral perspective, such as Papa Gut. He's a YouTuber who I respect a lot because I don't see a lot of grifting from him. You know, he seems like not apolitical, but very, very neutral in a lot of his stances. You know, like, and that's why your fucking business is dying, actually, is because you all are just dog shit playing for a team. And it's quite frankly, it's terrible. And I hope your business goes away. Like, why do they believe this? Well, most articles about it tend to focus on the reactions to the trial rather than analysis of actual evidence. This guy has been doing excellent threads about this. I'm not gonna read that shit because this person. Let's see how many. Let's go ahead and take a look here. I guess he is kind of reputable, but you know, I don't care. like why Why would most articles about why don't you do an article then not focusing on the reactions to the trial? Why don't you do an article breaking it down for me? You know, exactly why exactly Amber Heard is so innocent and why Johnny Depp is so evil. Like, you have a big platform. Why don't you do that if it's so incredibly obvious to you? This thread shows me absolutely fucking nothing. It's like you have a stage to do this, and you're just pointing and saying, oh, why hasn't anyone done this yet? Like, it's crazy, man. A pitfall of going to YouTubers and TikTokers for coverage in these creators that these creators aren't beholden to any editorial standards or journalistic norms. In fact, they're incentivized to break them and fit a narrative that makes money. You know, on one hand, that is true. You know, they aren't held to any journalistic standards because they don't have to work for a company. However, those same journalistic standards actually kind of make you less reputable, you know, because you have to comply with what your company says, right? You know, you work for NBC News. You really think that they're 1,000? You sit here and tell me you think that they aren't biased at all, you know? I highly doubt NBC News would ever let you put out an article that is, you know, pro anything that is against their agenda, obviously. So these editorial standards and journalistic norms you talk about are literally the reason why people don't trust you, is because you're, as to quote Keemstar, you're on a team, okay? It's crazy. We've known for a while that social media incentivizes bad behavior because it fuels engagement. It also incentivizes conspiracy theories, groupthink, cruelty, and harassment. This case exemplifies all of that. Yeah. No shit, it incentivize conspiracy theories like you're doing right now. It's you dumb fuck. What is wrong with you? Like, and then groupthink, cruelty, and harassment. Who is getting harassed? No, not Amber Heard, the millionaire. She's getting harassed on Twitter. Oh, damn it! That's so sad. We gotta stop this, Kat. I can't believe cruelty. Okay, dude. It is very hard to be cruel on the internet. You know, I can't, like, you obviously can be cruel on the internet, like, you know, doxing and swatting. I consider those things cruel. Nothing that has happened to Amber Heard is cruel. People calling her a bitch is not cruel, okay? I don't care. This case exemplifies all of that. Good one, dude. Many of the criticisms of Amber Heard are rooted in misogyny. There we go, folks. She pulled out the misogyny card. Her trap card. But beyond that, they're also rooted in a fundamental understanding of how trauma and abuse work. Show me an example. You have a huge following. You have a huge following. Almost 50,000 followers. You can't show me, like, how this trauma and abuse from Johnny Depp justified what Amber Heard did. Show me it. Show me a criticism that is rooted in misogyny. You know, that part might be a bit true, actually, because, you know, I can think of, you know, like incels online. This is a very niche thing, but, like, you know, incels online will basically do the opposite of believe all women and not believe any women because they think are a bunch of lying whores. Obviously, I don't agree with that. And that's like a very small minority on the internet. And that small minority, a lot of the time, gets fucking nuked off of social media and they have to go to, like, DLive, the stream. Like, I don't know why. Like, this is not a problem. I'm sorry. It is just not. When people cherry pick from Anna's testimony, hyperfixate on her emotions and body language, lie about her, and make fun of her, they feed into a culture that hurts all victims. Even if Amber isn't a victim, this behavior hurts all victims. How? You say, even if Amber isn't a victim, this behavior hurts all victims. How how I can speculate on what your take on this. I can say, hey, maybe because maybe there's some kids online who see this and they go, obviously this means that all women are liars. And that they join that little incel group we were talking about earlier, right? But like, I haven't seen very much of that. And maybe that's just my anecdotal experience, but I have not seen anyone go, oh, like, and by the way, that's just fucking idiots. If you believe that, you're an idiot. And you shouldn't be online because you're an idiot. Hyperfixate on her emotions and body language. I kind of understand this one. Like when people were saying she was doing fucking coke in the in the courtroom, that was something, man. Like if you think Amber Heard was doing cocaine in the courtroom, I don't know what to tell you, man. You might be dumber than Kat here. But like body language, like I don't know, maybe like how do you know that her body language didn't say anything? Like how are you qualified to tell me that her body language does not indicate anything about like what she's saying, Like why would I trust you to say this? Crazy, man. This thread isn't going to be popular. Well, that was a lie. Very popular. Isn't going to be popular. Yeah, it is popular. Because reporting on this case is very unpopular. When I first started talking about it, I realized that I couldn't share anything neutral without attracting hate or losing followers, so I stopped caring. Good for you, Kat. I am actually proud of Kat here that she has such a strong, she actually has a controversial take. However, we can see here that's not actually controversial because of, to quote Keemstar again, because of her team. See, all these little brainlets and Neanderthals, they're all so brain dead that they're, ooh, Kat said it, and I'm on Kat's team, so I'm gonna like this, and as if it proves literally anything, man. Unfortunately, social media incentivizes us to care very, very much about what other people think of us. This has a net negative effect on social progress because progress is rarely popular in the moment. Dude, that is the exact... I can't believe you just said that. That's so dumb. That is the exact opposite about... You should care about what other people think of you, okay? Like, not to an extreme extent. Not to an extreme extent where, you can't put your phone down and you're, shaking 24/7. But, you should intake criticism and make yourself better from that. Obviously, you have never done that because you're brain dead. And that is literally what leads to change. What if I was going around just spewing the N-word, right? And, I was spewing the N-word. And then Kat Tenbarge replies under my tweet. She's like, this is really messed up. You need to stop. And I just link her this tweet and it's over because she literally tells us to not care at all what other people think about us. You should care. Not to an unhealthy amount, but you should care, okay? You should intake criticism and change yourself based on that. And, maybe not all the criticism is good, There's probably some, alt-right people under this thread that are, completely shitting on her and, saying, oh, you're a whore. You're totally, retarded. There's probably a few of those under this thread, right? But I think you're smart enough. I hope to God, Kat, that you are smart enough to distinct an insult from a criticism, right? What I'm saying right now is a criticism. I hope you change. I'm throwing in a few. I'm not gonna lie. I'm throwing in a few insults as well. But come on now, you are literally saying, you are. Yeah, I don't know. As many people have pointed out, there will likely be a future redemption arc for Amber Heard, like there was for Britney Spears. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what Britney Spears did because I don't care about celebrities at all. So I realized I couldn't wait for that. I wanted to be on the right side of history. End thread. Aw, you want to be on the right side? Aw, yeah, no. Amber Heard is never gonna get a redemption arc. I don't know what the fuck Britney Spears did. Was that thing free Britney? She was fucking trapped? Wasn't she just a pure victim in that? Why would you even... I don't know, maybe I'm talking on my ass, but why would you even equate those things at all? In one where someone is a complete victim, and in the other you're debating whether this person's victimhood outweighs their abuse, right? Like, that really doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck would Twitter do this? This shit's so fucking stupid where it's like more tweets. I was gonna look at some of the replies here. I watched the entire trial, and I have to say I was conflicted about whose side I should take at first. But after looking at the evidence presented, I think Amber lied several times, which makes it hard for me to believe anything she says. I totally get that. I think most people contradict themselves on the stand, including Johnny. I don't think it's necessary to lie with malice, but it happens over the course of a decade, remembering the impacts of trauma and memory and the grueliness. Yeah, okay. What she's saying here, where trauma sort of alters your memory, right? That is true, actually. I've met people before who, like, they repress things in their mind, and, they basically try and get rid of them because of how traumatic it is, right? But for you to say this, you have to prove it's traumatic for Amber, right? And I have seen none of that. I've seen no indication that it's, like, super traumatic for her. And I think most people contradict themselves on the stand, including Johnny. Show me an example. Show me one point where they contradict themselves. Because I've seen, I guess this is the media you were talking about earlier. I've seen a million clips of Amber Heard contradicting herself, but I haven't seen one of Johnny. I'm just saying. Maybe that's because I'm brainwashed. Maybe I'm only looking at all of my conservative media, and I by the way, guys, I don't give a fuck about politics. I'm completely apolitical. I really don't. I really couldn't give a fuck. Right? I just think it's so gay when people do this shit, man. All right. Oh, alrighty. Next up, we're gonna look at this Pyrocinical video here. I haven't watched this yet, but I saw it in my recommended, and I've heard about this story a little from other live streams I've watched. And basically, Pyrocinical talks about why Twitch banned him. Now, obviously, the based response from Twitch would be he's a degenerate weirdo who looks at fat, furry, farting porn, right? That's true, by the way. You should watch Turkey Tom's video if you don't believe me. But yeah, he's a bit of a freak in the sheets, if you will. But, but apparently he was just, like, completely fucked off Twitch, right? Like, there's a Turkey Tom fan who works at Twitch, and he basically said, like, I demonetized him, essentially, right? So I'm just gonna turn this on 2x speed and let this play.
Essentially soft banned me off their platform, and the reason why is so bizarre. I'm not actually sure this has ever happened to someone in the entirety of Twitch. Now, when people usually get banned on Twitch, it's something generalized. We might not all agree with it, like, for example, stream sniping, swatting, nudity, getting too drunk on stream.
True. Every case... that's not even true, though, actually, because people get banned off Twitch all the time for, like, dumbass reasons, Like, I'm trying to think of an example here. I don't know. I know people have gotten, like, completely fucking sniped off Twitch for, like, almost no reason before, right? It's just not in this manner, nobody's ever really been, like, demonetized on Twitch like this,
But the reason why Twitch gave me the boot is it's so confusing. I've actually spent the past couple of days building this timeline to understand why exactly they did it. A lot of people want to know why because I made a tweet about it, not really giving any context. Feel free to follow me on that cesspit, by the way. So if you go to my Twitch channel now, you'll see that my channel is still up, it exists, but there's something missing. It's that little sub button, that little button that gives streamers like 90% of their income. It's not there anymore. Subs are a win-win. I get a cut, the big company gets a cut, and then you get a little emote next to your name. You get to spam emotes in chat, and there's a 5% chance that I'll actually read out your name when you subscribe. So the reason for my sub button...
Yeah, see, though, like, who gives a fuck, though, that, like, you really think Twitch is relying on the Pyrocinical stream income to stay afloat? Like, that's just such a non thing to say, man. I don't give a fuck. That, like, shut up. This is just filler. What's this ugly ass haircut, by the way? I love roasting Pyrocinical, man. This is the gayest shit ever. Please fix this, and please fix your gay ass background. Holy shit.
Button disappearing. I got an email from Twitch a couple days ago. Dear Niall, Twitch is terminating your agreement effective immediately, pursuant to section 4.2.7, appropriate conduct. Now, originally when I read that, I thought, like, oh my god, did I say something bad on Twitch? Did I show, like, boobs or something? Oh, boobs! You did not employ appropriate conduct.
That would have been base, but we all know you wouldn't have showed boobs. You would have shown like fat furry art, you freak.
When, after your partner application was denied by Twitch's EMEA partnerships team, you solicited Twitch's North America partnerships team to become a Twitch partner without disclosing such team the denial of your application by the EMEA partnership team. You're probably thinking, what does like any of that mean? Believe me, I got like the Elder Scrolls moth priests to have a look at it. It took them a couple weeks, but they deciphered it. Well, basically, Twitch is saying that I was denied partner, and then soliciting other means to get partner without telling them that I've been denied partner before. I love this wording, by the way, like the use of the word soliciting.
Fucking asshole, man.
Like I paid off the Yakuza mob boss in a bathhouse to get someone topped off or something. If you don't know, by the way, with how Twitch works, you can apply for partner, you can actually get denied, and then surprisingly, you can actually apply again. It's crazy. You've got to wait 3 to 4 weeks, it even says in the email themselves, but you can actually reapply once you're denied. If you're not a regular on my Twitch streams, I've applied for partner a lot, and I've cried about it a lot.
Yeah, like, I've seen this happen to other Twitch streamers. I think even Bo Blacks maybe was denied I don't even know if he's partner still, but I know a lot of Twitch streamers, you know, they cope and cry on stream, I'm still not partnered. And you know, Twitch just sucks overall, man. This is why you gotta join the YouTube gang, man. RFC's doing it, Speed's doing it, Gideon's doing it. You know, YouTube is the place to be. All right, Twitch sucks. They don't respond to like monetization or any of that shit, man. Join the YouTube squad. All right.
First time I applied was the 11th of April 2021, and then a month later on the 10th of May I got a reply basically saying too many of your viewers are coming from external sites. They're not organic views from Twitch, despite the fact that Twitch streamers themselves literally admit that growing on the platform solely from Twitch is pretty much impossible.
Like, how does growth happen on Twitch? Do viewers just watch it and share it with other people? Like, is there trending? Like, how do you? It doesn't. You don't grow on Twitch. You don't grow. That's not how it works. Okay. What you do is you grow on another platform, and then you bring them to Twitch. Interesting.
You know, I read the email and I thought,
yeah, see, that's another reason why Twitch is so dog shit, is because you can't even grow on their shitty ass platform, right? You have to use your other social medias as sort of an advertisement for your main social media, man. And then, like, once you get to a point, you do get recommended, but like at that point, you know, you're already so big, it doesn't even like matter that much, you know.
I don't agree with it, but I get it, right? Big companies hate each other because that's space that they could be occupying. For example, YouTube despises TikTok. That's why you've got all these shorts being shilled everywhere now. It's competition. So you know what? I took the L, didn't agree with it, but I kept on streaming. And then the 2nd of September that same year, I applied again. The weird thing is though, it didn't take a month for them to reply. They actually replied the exact same day, essentially saying I was on the right track, but they couldn't offer a partnership despite me hitting all the goals. Keep in mind, to get Twitch partner, you need to stream a total of 25 hours, 12 different days, and then get an average of 75 viewers a stream. I did the first 2 time commitments, and for someone that gets like, I think I get about an average of 1,000 viewers a stream, I think I'm doing a little bit above and beyond 70.
I mean, yeah, obviously, like, Twitch is like, you know, Twitch sucks ass. That's why you gotta do the YouTube, man. You know, he's going on about how he met all these requirements, you know, and he's doing all the things, but he's still just getting fucked in the ass. Like, I don't know, man. And then, yeah.
5 on average. So I thought, okay, I guess I'm on the right track. Sure, I streamed more. And then on the 27th of September, I applied again, only to get a reply on the 8th of October saying the exact same thing. Like, I'm not even joking. It was a literal copy paste of the email I got before. You're on the right track. We're not going to specify what track. I mean, it could be the 100-meter sprint or a baton relay. But you're doing good, kid. Keep it up. So I did keep it up. Whatever that.
Okay, I'm gonna stop sucking YouTube's dick for a second here. YouTube also does that annoying shit where they will just like send an automated response like 1,500 million fucking times. Now, obviously, I understand that, you know, everybody on Twitch can't be fucking everybody on the YouTube staff, like, they can't hire 1 million people to manually review every single fucking like thing, right? But like even big YouTubers like Pyrocinical can't get a fucking response. Like, there's no hope for the small guys like me, you know? Like, I'm like retarded Billy over here just sitting around.
That means I got my hours up. I even started streaming daily at one point, calling each day a day to grinding to partner. And then on the 7th of November 2021, I applied for partner again. And I thought this time, surely I've been streaming pretty much daily. So many hours, so many viewers. It's all organic. I'm eating bio-organic fruit while I'm streaming. There's no way that they can deny me now. And some good news, they didn't deny me. They actually never replied to my email ever again. Usually when I applied to Twitch, it was either a month or the same day. But this was nothing at all.
Lol. Twitch is Antifa, anti-furry. I stole that out of Augie's chat. Dude, I have autism, man. I'm not, not like Blowback's autism, but like, you know, insulting autism.
And the best thing as well, when you apply for partner, your application is put under review and you can't retract the application, cancel it, or apply for a new one. You're essentially stuck in purgatory, hoping someone at Twitch finds your application, like that scene in Harry Potter with the letters scattered everywhere. Again, keep in mind as well, the email say at the bottom, it could take up to 2 weeks. I mean, at the time I was an affiliate, which isn't too bad. I still had the sub button, but I was missing out on really important features. For example, full access to Twitch's transcoding. If you don't know what that means, if you go into a Twitch streamer and they're streaming at like, let's say 1080p and your internet can't handle that, you have the option to go into the settings and lower the quality for yourself. Being anything less than a partner, it's not guaranteed to have that option. So sometimes I'd be streaming as an affiliate at 1080p, 60 frames, and half the stream would dip because they complained that they couldn't actually watch the stream because it was so demanding on their Wi-Fi. So I would essentially have to stream at a lower quality setting so more people could enjoy the content. So a few weeks passed and I thought to myself completely fairly, I'm not.
Dude, that's so fucking dumb. Why would Twitch block that feature to only like Dude, this is another thing that totally cucks smaller streamers. I didn't even know this before, but this is another thing that totally cucks smaller streamers on Twitch, man. Why? Why would you, like, shy people away from smaller streamers? Like, oh, look, you can't watch this stream, but, like, look at this big streamer that's streaming right now, man. You can watch their stream because you can actually lower the quality. Like, why? That's so stupid.
Not waiting around. They keep saying the exact same reason why I'm hitting all their goals. So I started to ask some YouTubers for help, and they'd link me to their managers or their partners, and all of them were incredibly surprised that I hadn't become a partner yet. All I wanted to do was hopefully get through to someone at Twitch to directly ask them, why am I not getting partner? Why is my review now being put into purgatory instead of another copy-paste denial?
Fucking asshole, man. I'm gonna have to cut this shit out. Never mind, I'm on the YouTube page right now.
Again, keep in mind, the application says it could be up to 2 weeks. We're in February now. February 2022. It has been 3 months and not a single reply from Twitch, not a peep. So in retrospect, I totally do not blame myself for asking for external support because Twitch obviously weren't going to do it on their end. I eventually got a management company.
Yeah, see, that's fair. You know, he's basically just reaching out to all of his connections that he might have, you know, to try cope and beg, please give me partner. You know, and I would do the same in his situation. You know, man. Like, there's literally nothing wrong about this. You know, besides the fact he's a furry.
To reach out to Twitch for me, and I got partner. For about a month and a half, 2 months, and then they took it away again. Keep in mind, I haven't just been de-partnered, I've been de-everything. Like, I'm not even an affiliate anymore. I have no sub-button. It's just such bizarre wording. Like, I solicited EMEA, which is, you know, the European sector of Twitch. And for that reason, we've revoked your ability.
Yeah, it literally took him a month to catch this, too. Like, I feel like I don't know how to feel about this, actually, because, like, obviously, was somebody, like, just see, oh, I want to fuck up. I think, unironically, this is a big conspiracy-ish, if you know, but I think, unironically, somebody at Twitch just wanted to fuck him over, right? Because, like, if they really did believe that was a breach, then, like, that was, like, a breach of their policies, then why the fuck did it take them a month and a half? That makes no sense. Like, I guess, you know, and we never even learned why Dr. Disrespect was banned as well, you know? And he won't fucking tell us. So I have to assume Dr. Disrespect did something reprehensible, unlike in this situation, you know? Like, I don't know. This shit's crazy.
To make money on the platform. You can still stream for free, of course. The best thing is their claim makes no sense. They said that I didn't disclose that my partner application had been denied because it wasn't denied. I was still waiting indefinitely for any kind of reply from Twitch. I was
See, that straight facts.
denied before, but again, Twitch, if you get denied partner, you are allowed to reapply. That is in your clause. Again, I don't blame myself for reaching out because we're in May now. I probably still wouldn't even have had a response if I didn't reach out to other people. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for the foreseeable future. Thankfully, being a Twitch streamer isn't my main source of income because Jesus Christ, if it was, I'd be having a meltdown right now. And to be fair, streaming on Twitch, I can still interact with you guys directly, not just
You are still having a meltdown.
the comment section of a YouTube video with spam links everywhere. And as well, anything I stream on Twitch can be turned into a Pyro Live video, so, you know, there's still a reason to stream there. I've considered it. I mean, I might start streaming on YouTube Gaming. I just haven't really talked to many people about that yet. It's still kind of a fresh platform. I know you've got people like Ludwig that are on these fat multi-million-dollar contracts.
Don't do it. I mean, you'll get bullied because you're a furry. You probably wouldn't is the worst part, man. We need to bring back just the furry, the Antifa, okay, the anti-furry organization. Wait. Does this turn you on, Pyrocinical? Ooh.
I'm not really too bothered about that. I just kind of more want it to be a platform that I'm comfortable streaming on. Although that is a lot of money. The best case scenario, Twitch can like rectify this on their end because at the minute I can't do anything. I'm soft locked. If I go to my achievement section, which is where you apply for affiliate and partner, this is the best thing, right? The system thinks that I'm actually already partner, so I don't need to apply again. It's even got this little confetti that shoots out and stuff. It's insulting. It sucks because I jumped through all the hoops that Twitch wanted, and it just still wasn't good enough for them. And then grinding for partner for pretty much over a year, I get it yoinked off me 2 months later.
Yeah, jump through the hoops, you fucking dog. You like that, huh?
And now essentially I can't make a cent off Twitch unless people directly donate from an external site. Also, I want to mention to anyone that actually is a Twitch sub and they just had their status yoinked. If you're part of the Discord server, don't worry, the mods there have done like a fantastic job. You still got all your perks, your chats, all that kind of stuff. That won't be revoked from you for something Twitch has done. If you're still watching this video, I'll probably be live as soon as this goes out, just crying for a little bit, like boohoo. I might even react to some stuff. I don't know. I'm still a bit confused at the minute. I really am. I'm really happy that I didn't, you know, dedicate everything to Twitch because, man, if I quit YouTube and became a Twitch streamer, I would be gone right now. So yeah, thankfully I've still got YouTube, the main channel stuff. I'm very happy I never left YouTube because, oh my god, the fact that you can have this isn't like a copyright claim or a quick demonetization and then you cry to YouTube on Twitter and they rectify it. This is like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get Twitch back at this point. I don't even know. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you. Hopefully I will.
Well, have fun in the shadow. What is this fucking watermark? Holy shit! Well, have fun in the shadow realm with Gideon and Speed, man, and Dr. Disrespect. One of us. Okay, dude, I need to stop with this for like fucking dumbass shit. Alrighty. Next topic. Rusty Cage. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, he's a YouTube musician, I guess. He's also building a guillotine, dude. That's fucking badass. No, he said he tweeted out, "Cool." Oh yeah, and if you don't know, the video I know him from at least is his new song. You know, it's the I'll play it for you guys here in a minute, but he says, "Cool, YouTube age restricted and demonetized the instrumental version of my family friendly new song, even though it's just music. Now, for some reason, listeners have to be confronted with the idea of suicide before they can hear it. Way to go, YouTube." Obviously, okay. Obviously, the new song is like this is probably justified. Like he's being a bit of a moral F, you know, when he says, "Now listeners have to be confronted with the idea of suicide before they can hear it." Like obviously, the song implies suicide, right? But this is just it's so gay, man. Like, why? This is what, in my opinion, at least, this is one of the most legendary videos on YouTube. You know. And like, this isn't even the actual new song. It's just the instrumentals, dude. It's just the beat in the background. Like, what are you talking about, man? That actually makes no sense. Well, like, because the instrumental, like, the original video is obviously implying suicide, but the instrumental is literally isn't doing shit. What the fuck? Then he says, "Which one of you did this? Hello, we're writing to you because a concerned individual has recently alerted us for potentially suicidal or self-harming content posted to your channel. In difficult times, we need someone to talk." Yeah, dude. Okay, so somebody just basically said he was suicidal. Lol. Oh. Yeah. And then if we go, so this is obviously the original family-friendly new song, National Suicide Prevention Hotline. You know, honestly, man, like, yeah, this song is so helpful, dude. I don't know, man. It's just it's so like I understand and wish to proceed, dude. Look how family friendly this is. What the hell? Why would they do that? Oh, I don't know, man. It just seems like a virtue signal to me. Like it is literally just music with. There's no singing. I can't comprehend that, man. We'll end the stream off with that song. Oh. Alrighty. The final and most anticipated topic of the night. Quantum TV. He's safe. You know, YouTube said BLM, okay? Like, despite this motherfucker going on unhinged tirades about the LGBTQ, despite this motherfucker sending out DMCAs to fucking small ass channels, despite this motherfucker ban evading, dude. The Actman, it's right here. The Actman put out multiple like long ass fucking videos along with appearing on the Somewhere podcast, dude. There are so many people talking about this right now, and this motherfucker somehow isn't banned, dude. Like, this shit's crazy. Like, YouTube would ban homophobia like this on any other day of the week, man. Any other day of the week, they would fucking nuke that shit off the site. But, you know, so for some reason, when somebody somehow even more morally reprehensible, like, this guy called the Actman's mom. That shit's crazy. What the fuck? Why would YouTube not strike him down, right? There's so much, like, because YouTube, like, virtue signals all the time by just striking down, like, homophobic jokes and shit like that. What he said wasn't a joke. He unironically hates gay people because he's really religious. That's, like, and he wants them to burn, he says they're gonna burn in hell. That's fucked up, obviously. And, like, I don't know, it's a really shitty opinion, but I don't know if he should be banned for it. What he should be banned for is the DMCA, but this motherfucker's crazy. I figured we'd just go through his video because it's a lot shorter and more unhinged than the Actman. The Actman is really cringe, by the way. I tried watching this shit and it hurt. It fucking hurt me because he's just painfully unfunny.
Over the last few months, I've been getting slandered and maliciously attacked by the audience of Review Tech USA, the Actman.
Oh, slandered and viciously harassed. No, dude, you did something. You're just a bad guy. You're public enemy number one, okay? Like, you're literally fucking terrible. I don't know why you're playing the victim. Oh, and I see you put a fundraiser on this video. Oh, let's go to your channel real quick.
Today we're gonna kick things off using
how convenient that you put a fundraiser on this video, and then there's not. I guess there's a lot of fundraisers, but dude, he stopped putting fundraisers on his video after this shit, man. What the fuck? Oh. I guess we'll keep watching this.
Switch to Liberty Mutual and save $652.
Hello.
Oh, it's a minion ad too. That's so fucking dumb.
I am a business hotel. I eat, sleep, and breathe efficiency. I'm looking for someone who appreciates high ROIs and even higher RPMs. I would be honored to be your perfect somewhere.
Over the last few months, I've been getting slandered and maliciously attacked by the audience of Review Tech USA, the Actman, Mischief, and a few other YouTubers who wanted to run with the line, Quantum TV is a copyright abuser. They've really been playing heavy into that, and today, YouTube has vindicated Quantum TV. Now, they won't come out and directly say that they were wrong and they completely created this slander campaign because they didn't like being told no. But that's exactly what happened, and...
They didn't like you, dude. Yeah, I can't imagine why they didn't like you, dumbass. You fucking... That's probably true, because you called the Actman's mom, bro. You hit up his mom. Are you fucking dumb?
I'm glad that YouTube finally did the right thing, for once. And if we read what YouTube says directly, the most important thing is, after reviewing additional YouTube links that you sent us, our specialist team did not find any violations of our community guidelines standards. So basically, all that talk of all those other things that you claim that I've done, you're wrong. Remember when I told you all in the beginning, watch YouTube tell you what I already know? There's a reason I've been so confident this entire time, and it's because
It's because you're a narcissistic... Oh my god, dude, I'm retarded. It's because you're a narcissistic asshole. That's why you've been so confident in yourself, you dick face. God, you're so... I can't believe this shit, man. You look so fucking dumb. And then anonymous. all these comments are positive, of course, because you know they're so wrong. Like, I can't let people prove I'm so right. Like, I have to delete everyone's comments. I'm that incredibly right about everything.
I genuinely have proof that I A, was hacked, B, did disavow those tweets, and also in addition to that, I don't think you guys know this, YouTube doesn't mediate for off-platform stuff, so if you have a problem...
They literally do, though. They literally do. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. They literally do mediate for off-platform stuff, though. You know? Like, every fucking website does. All of them do. And even the shit you have done on YouTube should get you fucking banned. Like, oh my god. And if you have proof that you didn't do this shit, show it to me, okay? Show it to the Actman, Review Tech USA, and Mischief. You know, I don't know them personally, but they don't seem like unreasonable. You know, if you had undeniable proof that you did none of this, I'm sure that they would take down their videos and apologize. Like, what is wrong with... I'm gonna give us a dislike because I'm an idiot.
You need to take it up with like Reddit, Discord. They can't be responsible for what happens on other people's platform, right? That also is a thing. But in addition to that, like, there's so much proof on my end that I refused to show you all because I knew how you would take it, and I tested you.
I refused to show you all. You're so fucking bald. The fucking blue light, it makes you look blue. You... Jesus Christ, man, you're so fucking stupid.
Well, I put out a little bit of truth here and there. I released a phone call, me talking to the Actman, being sweet.
Oh my god.
Pumpkin pie to the mother. Calling her ma'am, saying, would you please put me in contact with him? I need no malice. I was genuinely trying to work things out. And you know...
Bro, it doesn't matter how respectful you were. You called his mom. You fucking hit her up. Bring, bring. Hello, Actman's mother. Like, you can't be this fucking stupid. How would you feel if somebody called your mom? Obviously, that'd be fucked up. And you wouldn't like that. Because... the Actman's family has nothing to do with what happens online, okay? Neither does your family. Nobody should call your mom. Like, this guy is obviously just fucking crazy, dude.
You know what they did? They twisted it and said, veiled threats of violence and doxing. I can confirm Quantum is threatening my mother. I would love to know what threats I made specifically, number one. And number two, if you genuinely felt like I was threatening you, why didn't you call the police?
Yeah, no, calling somebody who isn't a public figure, who is close to a public figure, is... obviously, that is implications of a threat, okay? Like, you know, I actually kind of believe him here when he says he didn't, intend for it to be a threat. But the Actman is, Quantum TV is so fucking dumb. He genuinely does not understand how that could be perceived as a threat at all. Like, oh, a nice office meme, dude. God, you know, I showed him a 144p office meme.
Police involved. I've challenged you multiple times to call the police, and you haven't because you lied, because you were embarrassed that I called your mother.
Yeah, no, nothing would come if you called the police, because, like, That's so, like, because you have not called the police, this proves that I did nothing illegal. No, motherfucker, you still did something illegal. It's just that, like, nobody really cares, you know? I don't think there's nobody's ever really been convicted for doxing, right? Like, you know? And, you know, you didn't explicitly say a threat. You implied a threat by calling his mother, right? Who is not public. It'd be so much different if his mother was, like, on his channel, you know, talking with him about, like, Ace Attorney or whatever the fuck he covers. Like, she is not. You dumb motherfucker.
Now, some people might be watching and why'd you even call this mother in the first place? This is a dispute between two men. If you saw other videos I've uploaded, I was receiving all kinds of death threats, black people hanging from trees off of nooses, and a litany of racist crap because of his videos, and they were all in it.
Dude, you said so much homophobic shit. I don't give a fuck any of this happened to you. I'm sorry. You said that gay people they're gonna burn in hell. And you expect me to feel bad that people were sending you racist messages? Dude, everybody... Okay, here's a little known fact, right? But everybody online receives hate messages, especially when they act as retarded as you do. So no shit, you're gonna receive a shit ton of hate and racist messages. That doesn't make it right, okay? They probably should not be sending you racist shit. That is wrong. I'm comfortable saying that. However, you also are dishing out hate, right? So it makes perfect sense why this is happening. Not saying it's right, but like you can't do that and be like, I had no knowledge of any of this. This is so bizarre. Deji quote right there.
The name of that man. Now, I tried to reach out to him because surely no person can be this depraved. He surely doesn't know his audience is doing this, but he does know. Because upon finding that out, not only did him and Mischief just kind of allude to the fact that, oh, he could be sending this to himself with their attitudes and their behavior, but it's just kind of like twisting everything even further.
Yeah, how are they supposed to control, like, their audience? I don't know if, like, I guess the most they could do is put out a statement, right? Be saying, like, hey, don't do this. But then again, they don't have to do shit because you called his mom. That's such a large boundary that you crossed that, like, quite frankly, they don't owe you shit. It'd be different if you guys were just having, like, an online beef and then you suddenly, like... If both of you were having just, like, some random online beef and you really didn't do anything to him, like, yeah, he probably would owe you at least, like, a little post saying, hey, guys, please don't send him these racist messages despite me disagreeing with him. He doesn't deserve that, right? However, you've done, like, terrible shit to this guy. And he doesn't owe you anything. Like, you're so entitled, man. It's fucking crazy.
Which let me know that no matter what I said, this was going to constantly turn into paint him as the bad guy. So I didn't even try. If you're going to constantly say whatever you want, I know the truth. And when an unbiased party steps in, I know justice will be done. And that's exactly what happened here.
No, motherfucker. How is... Okay, I understand maybe Actman being a bit biased, but how is Mischief or Review Tech USA in any way biased, you dumbass? Like, Mischief... Okay, dude, I haven't subbed to Mischief forever because of a past controversy with him. I don't want to get into that right now. But he was literally at, like, I think... 10k subscribers before he started covering your dumbass. 10k before he started covering your dumbass. He had no connection to Actman at all. And then suddenly he blew up. I don't know the Actman and Review Tech USA's relationship, but I don't know, I would imagine that they're extremely close. Why would he come out to bat for, like, this random person? You keep trying to, like, spin a narrative that it's only, like, these super, like, you know, super, like, these people who have a vendetta against you that's coming after you. But that's not the case at all. It's just you.
Let me tell you what YouTube said. Regarding your claims of abusive takedown requests, I can also confirm our copyright team reviewed all the details you provided and determined that there were no violations. So, all that smoke that Mischief pumped up every single one of you guys' asses, talking about Quantum's a copyright abuser, YouTube in writing told you that you're wrong, and there was...
Yeah, no, see... Quantum TV doesn't seem to understand that YouTube can also be wrong, right? Like, there's... Like, I don't know how to say this really, but YouTube has laid out a set of rules, right, that they have to follow. But however, YouTube does not review every single complaint, like, super in depth, right? So, you know, I can point out a very obvious rule that you've broken, such as ban evasion, by having a past channel banned and now having a new channel. That is a very obvious ban evasion. Like, that is such an obvious rule break that you're complicit in. And just because YouTube did not say directly, hey, you're in violation of the rules, that does not mean that, you know, you are actually innocent, right? Like, that just means you're fucking dumb. Like, that just means that YouTube didn't look very far into it, obviously. Because, like, it's literally in writing, right? Like, come on, man.
Was in fact no violation. They go on to say the copyright submissions made by the other creator were valid, and though they may have been rejected, they were a fair request for review. In line with our copyright policy, whenever a copyright submission is accepted, we give the affected party a chance to submit a counter notification. I understand this is not the outcome you were looking for, but I want to reiterate that our specialist team investigated the claims that you shared and our decision stands. If you would like to schedule a phone call, share additional feedback, thoughts on your experience with YouTube, then please let me know. But note, our phone call discussion will not change the decision as outlined above. So what this basically means is, YouTube told you about yourself. You basically went on the platform, you said, behind all your fans and all your reputation, I will get your channel taken down. That's what you said. That video has like over 1 million views on it. I know you must be very embarrassed that you couldn't get the job done. Neither could Review Tech USA with his YouTube contacts, apparently. And all the other people with their YouTube contacts. You guys have to understand, you are just users. You do not have the power to snap your fingers and point to YouTube and stick them on creators you don't like.
Yeah, see, that's exactly the problem. They aren't pointing their fingers at somebody they don't like. They're pointing their fingers at somebody who has done shit to them personally and also is just an actual bad person. Like, they're pointing their fingers at a bad person, you know, saying, hey, we need to get this person banned. But for whatever reason, YouTube isn't doing shit, you know? It's fucking crazy. And by the way, they should have a right to do that, you know? YouTube should probably listen to its larger creators better. You know, I think, you know, snitching is really gay and shit, but, like, the Ash Man isn't, like a drama YouTuber, right? He's not... The Act Man isn't attacking like H3, right? He's attacking you because you've very obviously violated a rule. It's really not that hard.
This concept is something you're not understanding. YouTube is telling you you're wrong. You can say I'm a copyright abuser all you want. The company made those policies. You're on the YouTube platform now, and they told you, no, there are no violations, and that was fair what he did. What more do you need? You can slander me all you want, but YouTube has spoken. This is like officially YouTube. So upon complete and total defeat, you think they'd be like, I apologize, I was wrong. I genuinely thought, man, I thought he actually copyright abused, but he didn't. So to be fair, YouTube has spoken and investigated, so I'll let it go. They can't let it go. So they're all making the videos now, and they'll continue to make their rounds and all that fucking crazy crap. But what gets me is like Ackman basically goes full on Karen, saying, like, I want to speak to your manager.
Karen, dude. Okay, man. Axeman is a Karen. The worst allegation Quantum TV has put out so far. Dude, the Axeman is such a nerd. Like, I don't know why I don't think it's possible for him to be a Karen, man.
Google, for the most part, in this response on Twitter where he goes, I'm going to use YouTube's own guidelines and throw the book at them. I did my homework, and there can be no misinterpretation of the facts. He has to be banned, otherwise this sets a terrifying precedent. A terrifying precedent that you can't just snap your fingers, point YouTube in the direction of somebody you want to destroy, and they, oblige? They give you...
No, motherfucker. A terrible precedent that if somebody like you is harassing people like the Act Man, they won't be banned, and they can continue to harass and spread lies and be homophobic and ban evade and all this other terrible shit that you've done. That's the terrible precedent, dumbass. Holy shit, I keep pressing the wrong button.
Your fake cancel culture, they give in to you being hateful because you feel like the world...
They're hateful. Oh my god, dude.
...revolves around you. You feel like someone needs to answer to every little talking point you have. Look at my uploads until this video. They're all about my tech stuff because I genuinely don't care. You can say what you want. It's your freedom of speech on the platform. But also, I didn't do anything, and I know I'm good, so I'm confident in just making my videos and doing what I do in my community. Now, again, I don't know you guys from Adam. You guys don't know me from Adam, so please stop pretending to know me and know what I'm all about. Like, you know, this bullshit you did where you said I threatened your mother with doxing and violence, that was malicious as shit. I released that phone call. If I wanted to threaten your mother, damn sure wouldn't call from my real number. I wouldn't have been polite and asked her to put me in contact with you. She wouldn't have called me back. There would have been a lot more happening. A phone call is a very weird way to threaten somebody.
No, it's not. You literally said, hey, look, by releasing that video, you basically said, hey, look, Act Man, I have your mom's phone number. Ooh, I could release this. I could do a number of things to you, but, you know, so you better stop or else I'm gonna do something. That's what that implies. You calling his mother, that's what that implies. Now, obviously, I don't even think you were that malicious with it. I don't think you were trying to imply that, but you're so fucking dumb. You don't understand how it can even be interpreted that way. Like,
and that whole, like, the call in of itself is a veiled threat of violence. Like, no, it's not, though. Like, people contact people when they're going through some crazy shit and they can't get in contact. And again, like I said, your number was the first public number listed, and I tried to reach you. It was disconnected, so I called your mother. If I really wanted to dox your mother, it would have been very easy, because as you know, I have her number. Where have you seen that pop up in any one of my videos or on any one of my posts? Nowhere. Where have you seen her name pop up? Nowhere. Like, I'm not that kind of person, right? And even in the video where I released the surveillance footage of you, I literally, like, or the surveillance call, I literally, like, bleeped out your name, your legal name, to protect your identity, because, like, I'm not after doxing anybody. But again, this is the stuff that goes overlooked, just like in my...
Thanks for blurping out his name, dude. You're a real trooper. Dude, Quantum TV standing up against doxing, saying no, I am not going to dox the Act Man.
Public statement video, how I disavowed those tweets you guys dug up, which, let's kind of touch on the only reason you dug them up is because you wanted to reach in your back pocket and come hit me with something so terrible and so awful that I couldn't come back from you. You were trying to find something awful about me, not realizing I'm legitimately the victim of both identity theft and I'm the victim of being hacked on multiple accounts. You wouldn't know this because you're not me.
Prove it. prove it or I will, or these people prove it or everyone is going to fucking like keep shitting on you. Like, if it's so easy to just prove that you were hacked and somebody stole your identity, then do it. But obviously you're not going to do that because it's not happening.
And I don't have to share that kind of personal information with you because you feel like you're important. You're just some guy on YouTube. Like, okay, you're nobody. You're nothing, right? Like, it's weird. And this idea that, you keeps getting propagated by ReviewTech USA and all these other people, even though I've shown proof that my other channel was never ban evading, they ignore that entirely, refuse to cover the direct link on Mr. 4K Upscale's channel proving it. They don't care about that. They also continue with this notion of, like, he said horrible, heinous things, take every single thing I say out of context. And again, that's what this is about. You're creating a villain for the sake of creating a villain, and you're leaving no room for balanced and open dialogue. But there's one...
Yeah, no, they're not creating a villain, you dumbass. You created the villain by being you. Let's go, dude.
Mistake, one flaw, one weak spot in the armor of your plan. You didn't anticipate there being a fair and balanced party to step in with a fresh pair of eyes, look at all the evidence on the table, not just from you, but also from me, and then say, hey, listen, we've looked into this entire situation, and you're actually wrong, like really wrong about this guy. Like, you're really wrong.
Yeah, except for that didn't happen because YouTube sucks, and probably nobody really reviewed it. They just, like, took one look at it and like, sided with you, because you're like, the minimum wage Google employee is not invested in the Actman and Quantum TV drama, so they're not gonna look very far into all the Actman evidence. Like, you really think they're gonna watch the Actman's hour-long video on why you should be banned? No, they're not going to do that.
And again, upon hearing that, none of these guys that are making these slanders videos are handling it well at all. They're just, this is a dark day for YouTube, and these kinds of people get to stay on the platform. I mean, YouTube.
He's got a point, actually. When they're saying it's a dark day for YouTube, that is actually pretty cringe. I'm not gonna lie. Based Quantum, let's go. Let's go, Quantum.
Doesn't enforce their own policies, but they do. And they're telling you based off of their investigation on their policies that I've done nothing wrong because I did nothing wrong. But now, if the roles were reversed and you would have gotten your way and I would have gotten terminated, you would have championed YouTube did the right thing and you would have boasted and you would have said Quantum got what he deserved, I took him down, you would have been the worst person about it. But here I am just literally...
So true. I would have done the same. I would have fucking... the tits out for banning Quantum TV. That's what I would have done, man.
Even now that I know, like, you lost, I'm not here antagonizing or taunting you. I'm here literally just saying, hey, listen, what y'all did was some total bullshit. You labeled me a copyright abuser because I used YouTube's tools correctly, which YouTube now confirms there was no abuse, okay? I mean, I could go down every list of every talking point. There's no point in doing that. I think, personally, as creators...
Yeah, there's no point in doing it because if you did, you'd look completely insane and stupid.
You should reinvent yourself. Do something fun. If you want to be a tech reviewer, review tech. If you want to do gaming, do gaming. Don't be toxic like this. This isn't healthy or normal. Now, one last thing I want to touch on. ReviewTech USA loves to say things like, oh, he calls me a pedo, and it's not, oh, it's slander. I arrived at that conclusion after you saying you are a fan of a guy who says the age of consent should be lower for children, and then goes on video and says that child pornography should be legalized to be...
Dude, you're fucking insane. You're so fucking insane. So him being a fan of somebody who has some... I don't like Vosh either, by the way. I think Vosh is fucking dumb as hell. But you can't say, hey, this guy likes another guy who has, like, a sussy Among Us, the fucking age of consent take. Therefore, you are a pedophile. That is literally slander. If I said, hey, Quantum, see you're friends with this other guy who says the N-word a lot. Does that mean you're racist? I think it does.
100% ethically consistent because we have slave labor and all this other outlandish stuff, and then you all defend it saying it was an edgy take. You guys have a nasty habit when your boys and your friends get caught doing crap like mischief with the George Floyd post, like
Not funny, dude. He literally clarifies on the tweet he's 14. You're so fucking stupid. You see the difference is this is an edgy joke a 14-year-old made. You still stand by like your fucking homophobic ass take. I don't want to hear shit from you, man.
Man, with this racist stuff that he's posted online, all these slurs and telling people to kill themselves and all that stuff. You guys have a really nasty habit of ReviewTech USA using slurs.
Dude, I like them even more now. Holy shit, dude. So incredibly based.
Saying, I apologize, and Quantum hasn't, and that's the difference. You have a really bad habit of doing that because, again, after an investigation, YouTube getting all the facts about those claims that you made against me, they've proven, though, that I didn't do any of that stuff that you're claiming. So, make your videos, have your fun, keep being jerks if you want, but, like, I genuinely think it's unhealthy at this point. You guys should let it go. Move on and just be creators. Like, you're making the platform a terrible place for others with this kind of cancel culture move, and I'm glad you just...
They're making it a terrible place for others. Good one, dude. I don't want to hear this dumbass stuff. Actually, do you want to watch the other video?
Today we're going to kick things off.
I don't really want to, but I guess let's go ahead.
Create a professional logo that best reflects your brand.
Damn, I'm actually going to like this ad.
So, because the act boy is too stupid, and yes, I said boy, not a man, because this is boy behavior, is too stupid to understand what he's looking at.
Boy behavior, dude. Oh, shit, I should probably this on 2 times. He's up. Oh, it is on 2 times. Holy shit, this guy just really talks slow. The act boy. The act boy. Oh, my God, dude. Why is it in the shitty-ass format, too, man? Just fucking flip your phone and then take the screenshot. And Some Ordinary Gamers. I'm sure this is a very based comment. I love Mudahar, man. He's an amazing content creator. If you haven't, definitely go check out all of his stuff.
I'm a copyright abuser by his logic. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. This title that we're under, this is copyright abuse. This is what 49 minutes in your video you're bitching about. And you even put an arrow to the link to the video. Let me explain the form you're looking at, since, I mean, it's amazing that the master of copyright, judge, jury, and executioner, someone bold enough to say I'm a copyright abuser, doesn't know an off-platform
He's not even... He's the judge, dumbass. Judge, jury, and he's literally... Are you fucking dumb? He's the judge. He's presenting all... I guess he'd be more of a lawyer. He's presenting all the evidence of why you should be banned. He's not like hacking into your account or anything and trying to fucking snipe you from there. He's not showing up to your house with a gun or any like crazy shit like that. That would make him an executioner. He's making a case for your channel being banned, you dumbass. You used that phrase completely wrong. I'm sorry.
Copyright takedown request form looks like. Okay, so my video is not from YouTube. It is on my hard drive because I deleted the video off of my channel. The title of the video is Elden Ring. That is what was filed with copyright.gov. There is no link to the video because it no longer exists on YouTube because I deleted it. So where it appears in your content, those timestamps show up because it's still on the platform on your channel. However, where it appears in my source is not on YouTube, therefore there can be no timestamp. I don't have it up on a website anywhere, so there is no timestamp. It's on a hard drive. Now then, since that's the case, how then are you arriving at this is copyright abuse? And then running with the you're committing the penalty of perjury thing? Because you don't understand that YouTube gives multiple options for creators to remove content? This is the problem when you've never...
Yeah, because you didn't... The problem is... It isn't that you thought there was a genuine abuse of copyright. It's because he made fun of you and you got pissed mad and you deleted the video, obviously, and you copyright striked him. That's the problem, you know?
Filed copyright, and you don't understand all the ways you can claim content. I don't profess to be a genius of copyright law, but I understand the basics of my rights as a creator, and you don't. And that's kind of scary given you do have an audience. You maybe should at least try to copyright.
Dude, he does and you don't, dude. Dude, somebody just call up John Swan to fucking shit all over the... Dude, hit up the Swan, man. I know he's been lying a lot, bro. But he's pretty consistent in his fair use debates, you know. He completely destroyed the other... You know, we were talking about Pyrocinical earlier, bro. He completely destroyed that other fucking furry Lanza, you know, decimated. Just fucking around, man. I would not want John Swan to touch us with like a 10-foot pole.
One of your videos to understand how it works. Usually, if you don't pay $800, you're not going to get your copyright registration number expedited. I didn't do that because I'm not in litigation and all that crap, so I just let them take their time. It take the latter part of almost a year. That is why I don't have my copyright registration number to provide to Google, and that's why your video is still active right now. You're welcome. I mean, if you only knew how things really work in the real world, kid. This whole like dogpiling on a smaller
kid. Oh my god, dude. If you only knew how things worked in the real world, kid. Nice, man. Dude, I bet Quantum TV hasn't gone outside his house in like 50 million years, man.
Creator thing, using fake information to try to terminate them doesn't work when they can provide proof that you are wrong. Let this be an example of just one of the ways in this hour-long video, damn near, that you are wrong. You literally went on this tirade, this tantrum, calling YouTube all but lazy and incompetent fools because you didn't get your termination request of another creator. This is ridiculous considering 90% of everything in your video is malicious as shit. The other half is just incompetent. Just your pure incompetence. I mean, you literally have manufactured Reddit posts from ROLED Gaming. I'm sure they're like...
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna watch this, man. It's just him regurgitating the same shit over and over again. You're wrong because YouTube said so. That's obviously not the case. You know, you can point to you can literally point to every single, you can point to the rules and point out where he broke them exactly. And then YouTube did nothing about it because they're not going to look at, like, the minimum wage Google employee, again, is not going to look too far into this. And so he was not banned. It is so incredibly obvious. But you don't understand that because you're fucking, you're super fucking dumb. Alright. That's going to be it for the stream, you guys. I'm really happy y'all joined me here. I hope you have a really good night. We streamed for almost an hour and 20 minutes, dude. Like, that's crazy. Hope y'all enjoyed the bucket hat, by the way. Yeah, I know I look a bit gay, but, yeah. See y'all later.